Is it recording? Yeah, it is. Oakley dokley, we're gonna have a little tiny chat. I'm gonna walk around the room a little bit because, to be honest, I'm just really happy with how tidy it is right now. And I'm gonna show it off. Of course, my tidy is very different to a lot of people's tidy, but you know, they all do. So, today I had a talk with my subject leader at university about the kind of modules that I can take for my second year. And it was quite an overwhelming experience. There's a lot of modules I really want to take and can't. In fact, there's 4 I can choose from and I can only take 1, and it's a very unnerving and overwhelming experience because how do you know which one is the right one to take? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a whole year of your academic life. You don't want to choose the wrong one because you get stuck in the wrong one. It's like the worst thing ever. But like, I remember I sat in this lecture and it got to the end of the lecture and they're like, cool, so if you've got any questions, you know, hit us up. And I sat there and thought, I am very overwhelmed with love for this degree right now. I chose this degree specifically in this university because it did a lot of things that I hadn't seen on other courses in other universities. And I was also doing pretty shit in my A-levels, so that was probably like a contributor too. But like, I like things to do with English that aren't exactly classical or conventional, and I liked that DMU opened up a few doors that I hadn't really peeked through before, and that excited me, and that's why I ended up here. And I suppose my point is that I love it. I love it with absolutely everything that I have. I sat in that lecture theatre and I thought, I don't love anything else on the planet more than I love being here and studying this degree. I mean, except maybe Darren Chris, but you know, he's the exception. Sometimes it's really hard to distinguish between what you really love and what you think you should love, and I think that's a really hard distinction to make sometimes, and I think overthinking it can be a trap you fall into. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I guess I just kind of want to say that when you choose your degree, or if you're in my position right now, choosing what you're going to do for the rest of your academic career while you're here for this degree or wherever you are in your academic career, is to choose something that you adore with absolutely every inch of your being. And I know it's really cliche to say, like, you know, if you're doing a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life, or whatever the fucking saying is. But in all honesty, like most cliches, it's true. It's very true, and I feel like people sometimes get caught up in the academics of it and having to get to the best university or doing the best course or doing what is expected of them and not what they love. I know that can be really difficult sometimes because of financial situation or familial situation. There is no point doing something that you don't love if you have the option to. There are people in this world who don't get the opportunities that we get, and I wish they did, and we are all working to get to a place where they will be in this position. But for the time being, I think it would be very unfair of us to not pursue what we love. Does that make sense? Does any of this make sense? Do and choose what you love. Choose something that sets you on fire and overwhelms you and stuns you to silence and makes you so excited you feel like you've drunk about 20 billion cups of coffee. Because at the end of the day, you're only going to try hard. It's something you are genuinely enjoying. And I am enjoying English a lot, and you all need to pursue that thing if you can. I do understand, like I've said, that sometimes it's not that simple. But if you have the option to, then I would encourage you to do so with every inch of my small Welsh being. BT dubs, this decision is really stressful for me. So I feel like this has been a little bit therapeutic. Good luck with any decisions that you make. This might have been completely not helpful. Has this been completely not helpful at all?